Alright, got my coffee. It's nice 10 a.m. something-ish. Beautiful. It is 9:55. It's rather cold January morning. Yeah, we're gonna get this guy up off the ground and start tearing it down. Got some piston honing. My JDM. I gotta figure out how to deal with that. I got myself one of these guys just in case it's binding and causing that issue, because it was with the even though I paid like $270 for that engine rebuild kit, I don't feel like I got my money's worth, considering half of it's still in there. Yeah, I wonder if this thing is the same size. I mean, I haven't had a chance to even take a peek. The box would stay open. It appears to be dead on. Yay. Alright, like I said, I'm gonna get this guy up off the ground and hopefully moved over a little bit. I got it way over to one side here. Man, I had my e-brake on that whole fucking time. I kept telling myself, like, oh, I gotta remember, don't walk away from the car because the e-brake's off. Fucking idiot. Anyways, I got a lot farther over. Jeez. I got it in just enough so that I can keep the jack inside the garage. You can see that little line right there. So the door hits. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this here tire off, or loosened at least, and then I get the car up. Alright, car is up in the air, tire is off over there. Got the valve cover off. Got this ready for the valve train, and I pull it. Yeah, just kind of last minute. I don't want to do this before I delve in. Just cleaning up a little bit, kind of making some room. But yeah, I'm gonna start zipping stuff off of here. I'm just dropping this. Not exactly a fan of that color. It's not the black I was hoping for. It looks more like coolant mixed in with oil. I don't know. I was just pouring some old black oil out of this container into some old containers. Some old newer ones like that. Create some room in there. And that shit was black as black. So, yeah, it should be not milky brown. We'll see. I might be jumping to conclusions. But I'm almost always right. Alright, still getting some stuff off here. Oil's still going, coolant. I'm just letting those guys drain as I go, as I pull this. Started to loosen these guys up. Went to pull this off, and I found this guy. My custom engine mount, so I can keep my power steering. I mean, last time I torqued it. Last time I manhandled that washer on there, I thought it was, you know, I didn't think it would last. It was pretty bent up, like this one's kind of bent up. But yeah, I don't know. I have power steering. I just realized that this bolt is missing. I have a feeling I know it's sitting out on the road out there now. Now that I know what I can go look for, maybe I'll go out there in a little bit, take a little walk. That's fucked up. Yeah, that thing didn't want to tighten down very much. I kept thinking about how I need to put thread lock on that. I think one day maybe I'll do that. I'll do that one day. I'm maybe wondering what this is. Is it an engine ground? Is this ground supposed to go to that and not to this? Or apparently I dug it in so hard through the thing that... Fucking Christ. Alright. Looking at the, just pulled this guy. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. I'm gonna have to do a little looking around. Trying to figure out why it's doing that. Because I just cleaned that shit out, obviously. Fuel injectors right there. I'll have to take a mirror and take a peek in there, but let's see. So they all look good, except the exception of this helicoil one here. That's the one I chopped off because I didn't drill down far enough. I think we're going to try and fix that while I'm in here, because now I know it's an issue, so I'm going to deal with it. Alright, so I just went to take this guy, the rocker arm off. This one cracked pretty good, which you can see. I can barely, oh, that's not even right. I can get the right thing on there. You can see it's obviously, cam is obviously too far in. And then I went to loosen this one and it just spun. So that was completely free. Yeah. So, and I can't remember if I believe I torqued this one down. That one I was too scared to get it all the way. So there you go. Fuck it, torque it or break it. But I've broken so many of those. The whole reason I bought this head was because I broke them all. And I had to like redo them all. And it still leaked like crazy, so. Yeah. Alright, so what I've discovered so far. I just pulled these guys out. Let me grab this bolt, see if I can't get it to focus. I really need to clean my camera. I can't see my own shit, so let's see. Let me see it. Focus, you fuck. God damn it. It's fucking LiDAR bullshit. Yeah, it's got a little twisted and a little weird. Definitely gonna be buying new ones. I'm not putting that back in. Maybe if I go like this. Yeah. It's not the camera, it's the user. Yeah, see that? That is definitely, with how light this is. I mean, this is not a normal bolt. These are extremely light. It's almost like they're designed to like the torque shear off. You know, as soon as you get to the right torque, it just shears. And that way, it's never coming off. That's what they feel like. So I'm gonna order some new one of those, definitely. Yeah. So I've got that. I got that missing. My thing was loose. My bolt was loose. What else is going on? It's starting to add up. Let's take a look, shall we? This guy seems pretty... He doesn't want to move. If you look in there, you can see the... You want to see what I'm looking at? I just moved this over a little bit. If you look down here, looks like it's dug in almost. Yeah, look at that. It's like chunked away. I wonder if that little spring in there. I've got new one right here, brand new OEM Japan Motors, good old eBay. Yeah, it's just quick taking a quick peek at it before I pull it out, but it's got some love wear on it. Looks like the main bearings. This says C825 on it. I don't know what the fuck that means. Don't know what the fuck that means. It means it's coming the fuck out is what it means. Because I'm going to put it in the one that originally came with this engine. Not this car, mind you. This engine. What's that? That doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. Yeah, I'm going to figure out if these are intakes or what. I'm going to set this down. Drove key down here looks great. No problem at all. So I'm going to pull that out. I might as well tell you where else I've gotten. So I got the head off. It's sitting over here draining out. That one looks a little shiny compared to the other ones. I might have touched that one though with some oil or something. Not sure, but it looks like it's something. I don't know. There's something's going on there. Not sure what it is. I have to look at this a little better because that one looks a little goofy too. I don't know. Gonna have to come back to that guy. But while that's draining, we got all the rest of this crap pulled, and yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that for a little bit. This thing, I don't know. It's got some issues. But that's for later. For now, still working on getting these out. I just wanted to get the cover off of here so I could loosen the belt so I can spin that around. I got it far enough around to see that these two are perfectly flat with the thing. I didn't get out my machinist ruler yet, but I will. And we'll see where those are at once I get the cover off to this. What the fuck is that noise? The second I turned on the camera, it started making that noise. Weird. That was weird. I literally turned on the camera and as soon as I hit record, it started making that noise. What I was looking at down here, I think it's just this thing settling. Some rubber doing something. I don't know. Yeah, something. Anyways, I think this is where my oil is shooting out of. I cannot for the life of me figure out where that's coming from. Weird. Alright, so it turns out I had the key in the on position, so that was some kind of death throes of the battery. I don't know. I'm looking at this thing. I think I'm going to replace this. This is the Mishimoto tube set that I got. I used a couple of them. It's alright for a couple of them, but that one's just too darn bent, man. It's not gonna be cooling nothing off, so. See how bent that is? That's like loose right now. When I pull this forward, it tightens up, so. I think I'm gonna swap that back. I saved it because I didn't like how it looked to begin with, but. Anyways, like I was saying, I think that the back of the breather box there, I think it's blowing out of that. That's what's causing all that oil to leak down the back that I've had issues with for quite a while here. Just likes to go down there and get dirty, so I'm gonna be looking at that too. Part number for the lower here is a 11811 TAC PO8 TAC 0000. I believe the 0100 is the replacement for it. But these are the years. It looks like 92, 93, 94. I thought my car was a 95, but I guess it was 94. I have to go back and look. I have no idea really. It doesn't fucking matter. As far as the condition of the overall, it's kind of oily. Some metal flakage. Pulled up metal flakage. Yeah. Got a lot of oil right here. Right here. You can't really see unless I put like, there we go. Bunch of oil going on right there. There's a big old chunk of metal. I'm wondering where this oil is coming from. I have my sneaking suspicions. I just don't know. It's gotta be coming from the camshaft seal, which I had a heck of a time getting that thing on there, so I'm just gonna pull my old head that I just had out and get the cam out of that. And what the fuck is going on? I feel like somebody's gotten in an accident. We'll see. Nothing good. Anyways, I'm gonna pull my other engine out, get the cam out of that. I might putz around with this for a little bit more and see what else I can see in here, but it doesn't. It's moving. I don't know how freely it should be moving. I mean, there's water in there, so whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna take a look at this. So I'm just rotating through this engine here, and these walls on these guys look great. There's like not a scratch on them. They look beautiful. I think I would be a fool to try and hone them, honestly. They're just, you know, they're perfect the way they are. There's not a scratch. They feel great. I don't know how perfectly round they are. I don't have a bore dial, but it's in my cart. But as far as like scratchy shit goes, I think I'm doing all right in that department. Still gonna pull them. Still gonna put new rings on, I think. We'll see where this goes. Yeah, welcome. Trying to keep you out of the light because I think my shit's a little blurry. Alright, look at this. Look at these. Let's get you in there. Zoom edge. Yeah, look at that. Cracked, broken, shredded. Shredded. Is that a gasket? I can't even fucking tell. Oh my god. I can't see what you're looking at over there, but I'm going to assume it's something worth looking at. Yeah, so the whole time I thought it was coming out of this side. It was actually coming out of the camshaft seal, I believe. And then over here, I thought it was coming out from up there. Maybe I should back out again, huh? Yeah. So I thought it was coming from up there. It turns out it's probably coming from that shredded shit right there. So, yeah. Other than that, I'm gonna let it drip for a couple of seconds here. Then I'll pull the oil puller Let's see what we're looking like down here. If I can reach the off. Alright, so got this guy all opened up, and I'm looking at it, and I've got no wiggle going on in the rod bearings, so it's not any kind of like knock, you know, whatever. And I was cycling through, and I don't think you can see anything. As I'm cycling through, they all look nice and good and straight and everything. Like that one, I'm like, it's straight. Straight. Keep that in your head right there. When you go down to this one, I'm like, is that bent? I don't know, bent or straight? Guess I gotta pull it and see if it rocks around. But as I was doing that, I was looking at the screen up here. I don't know if I can get you in there. I have to take this down to get it out, but yeah, what the fuck is that? What is that? What is that? It's something big. I noticed there's like a little chunk of something hanging out, and I was like, oh, and I looked in there and I'm like, what the fuck is that? Oh, nice, it's got dripped on. Sweet. Alright. Alright, I just flipped the head over. Been draining for a while. Looking in there. That's dirt and schmick and stuff. So I'm going to be cleaning this guy out real nice and good. Put about 5 gallons of brake parts cleaner into this. So I'm not happy with the amount of flakage going on in here. And there is flakage. I don't even know if it's really like flaky or if it's just kind of, I don't know. It's almost like a bunch of this grind paste got in there. I was really careful about cleaning all that off. What was I was gonna say something, but I can't remember. There's a bunch of there's some stuff in here going on too. Aside from that, I think that might be like a thread from the head gasket when I had to do a thing. That's just a bubble. I slowly pour away the oil here. You start to see I got a bunch of things. I'm trying to do it slowly so they don't run away on me. Yeah, there's some fucking chunkage going on in here. Not sure what it is. Keyway. Oh, this big thing is gasket. So that's nice. It looks like metal, but it's just gasket. I wonder what that little painted thing is. I don't know where it went. What the fuck is that? I don't know what that is. Thread tape or something? No idea. There's some chunkies in here, but it's not like, I'm not seeing like crazy amounts of metal or anything. Let's dump this out and see what we get out in the sunlight out here. I'm gonna get all kinds of copyright strikes. Put it over here in the corner so anything heavy will stay. That is thick, bro. That has some water in it. Probably help. thick, 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 thick. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to let this hang out for a while, drain itself, come back to it. Just looking in this guy, there is quite a bit of stuff going on in here. I don't have any brake cleaner on me. Wow. Got some shit in there. I don't even know. Doesn't even look like it's that dirty. I mean, the oil looked a little dirty-ish, but can't really see down in this end. But you can see there's still stuff down in there. So, yeah, I gotta wait until I get. Oh. Hey, you can actually see the inside of this thing. Sometimes this camera's amazing. I don't deal with that is. Must be some kind of pinch point on the inside or something. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look that bad. I pulled rotated it through, got under, looked at it from like a bunch of different angles, and I don't think that's bent at all. I think all these are just fine. Like the shit that I'm finding in there is this color, which is basically telling me the shit off of this right there. So I'm getting a lot of black of this, red this, black gasket. We've got a lot of the metal kind of schmutzy stuff from up here. I'm fucking around with all that. So I need to do a really good cleaning of this stuff. I still haven't pulled the other camshaft yet. I wanted to do a little research on this one first, but at the end of the day, I need to pull this one or that one, but I need to clean this before I even deal with that. I need to clean all this out really good before I deal with that, which I need to clean out really good. So I got a bunch of cleaning I need to do, and I need to get to O'Reilly's. So maybe I'll take a bus up there if I'm feeling it. My plan at this point is to try and get this thing going, to drive while I build out my K-swap, meaning get all the parts together to actually do it. The only thing I'm really worried about is this radius rod. But other than that, I think it should be a good, fun project. It'd be nice to get in here and clean all this old paint off. It was kind of a joke and it just kind of stuck around. So yeah, I actually have really good paint for the interior of this. It's like a really nice olive color. I had it custom mixed. And I don't think you'll be able to see it, but that's it right there. You're just gonna have to wait. It's a nice matte to kind of counteract this grayish. It's a good color. I like it. I've actually had those for like 2 years. Meant to do this, but last time I swapped this engine in, I needed to get something else done. The thoughts are maybe take this thing completely out and start prepping the engine bay and getting ready, and then building this thing on the side. I'm getting ready to sell it. So yeah, start parting shit out, selling it off, paying for new stuff, new used stuff for a K. I got a lot of shit I gotta do. That's kind of one of the major reasons I never did finish the wire harness on this, was because in the back of my head, I knew it was going to be pointless. Pointless to do it because I'm just going to rip it all out and start over. But I'm kind of waffling on whether or not to get this one running or just take it out and rebuild it on the side. I kind of like to get it running before taking it out. That way when I sell it, I know I at least got it. Plus I got the parts to do it, so I mean, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I gotta think about it a little bit. Alright, so let me get you a little peek of this. I was wondering what the underside of this looked like. Trying not to knock any of the pins out or anything. And I Start looking. That looks a little rough. Going down the tabs here. That is thoroughly gouged. Going down the tabs here. That is thoroughly gouged. Going down the tabs here. That is brand new fucking metal with the shavings. Yeah. Glad I lifted this up and looked at it, because holy shit. Should we look at corresponding? There's corresponding. That's the closest. So that's the one that's got the brand new metal on it, with the chunks missing. Lovely. And moving down, it's the next one with the visible grooves in it. And this one, I don't know necessarily if the cam is bad or if the rocker arm is bad, or are they both bad? I can completely disassemble these and pull this part off of this one, because this part is what's broken on my original one. I got some thinking to do's. That is a really big groove dug right in. Just gonna give you a shadow here. That is a nice chunk. It's slipped out. I was looking at this one. Just pulled this guy out of the box, looking at the hood. First of all, this is a POA Tech 4. This is a POA Tech 6. Don't think that makes that big of a difference. I mean, aside from that, they're pretty much identicals. Yeah, not really seeing any. I gotta pull this rocker arm. I have a feeling I'm gonna be definitely using this and the cam gear from this. Yeah, I might be using the rocker arm. We'll see what the condition is of this guy. Because if this one's way better, sorry, I didn't mean to zoom in. If this one's way better condition, meaning better than that, which is almost anything's going to be better than this fucking thing at this point. Ooh, yeah, I really don't want to. Gotta be careful with that. The spring retainers. You will be sorry. Definitely don't want to separate those. So, anyways, yeah, I'm gonna keep looking at this. Got some thinking to do. I'm gonna pull this guy off and see what this looks like underneath on this one. Right, so, well, let me turn down the Yaz flute, yeah. So I just got this guy apart and I was looking at it, and as I was looking at this and I put it all the way to the side like this, and then it doesn't turn and hits on something, and as I look, it's the lobes. Like, these guys need to be perfectly centered in the middle there. But these lobes look great. The seats look great. I was looking at this guy, and the bottom's down here. Like, that's a piece of metal from where the lobe was carving into it. So I'm a complete idiot. Hopefully you're learning something. Hopefully somebody's learning something. I know I'm learning something. So now I have to figure out, I believe I can reuse this. I'm going to try and work my magic on these guys and can't get them back down to completely smooth. I watched a couple videos on how to do that, but I know I can't use this bottom because of these holes. But at this point, I'd rather have a working car that leaked oil somehow out of these holes they leaked oil. It's leaking here somehow. It's just coming out like a crazy sieve. I don't know how it was coming out, but you know, I never did figure it out. It stopped as soon as I put that on, so yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do any more today or if I'm just getting tired of taking stuff apart and finding problems. Which is kind of the whole point of taking stuff apart. I don't have all the parts to deal with it, and it's gonna take too long. I got shit I gotta do in a different country, so I'm gonna be gone for a while. This car isn't gonna be started until well into February, and by then I might have just bought all the shit I needed to do an engine anyways. Got my 3-in-1 Korean coffee made with Mexican hot chocolate. It's my own little concoction. So yeah, I'm gonna stand here and think about this for a minute and see where I want to go. It's probably gonna lead me to playing video games and